time, Casimero's last 4 wins have all this brilliant South African.
Well, the obvious tactic is to get inside that beautiful long jab there of Tete, which is achievable, but the problem is then you have that uppercut to worry about. We've seen that, how effective that can be in the past. He takes a little half a step back, Tete, and then whips that uppercut right through the middle.
Tete had 1 win, which came in 11 seconds, the quickest ever in a world title fight. Well, it's not, I suspect that might never be broken. Casimero, who'll be known to British fans as the man who stopped Charlie Edwards in September 3 years ago in an IBF flyweight title defence. He won this interim title in February against Ricardo Espinosa and then defended it in August against Cesar Ramirez. Both those came by way of stoppage.
Oh, he's a quality operator, and if you allow him forward momentum and he gets it on his side, then he's a really hard man to deter. He really is. So for Tete, it's just keeping him in his place all the time, pivoting on that front foot, whipping that jab out, not shortening the gap.
Tete, tremendous athlete, stands 5'9", only weighed 8 stone 4 at the weigh-in, comfortably made the 8'6" limit.
That's the crazy part of it. He makes the weight relatively comfortable. It's never comfortable making any weight, but he doesn't look as drawn as you see other fighters, and that's one of life's mysteries, John.
He wants the brilliant Japanese fighter Naoya Inoue, who beat Nonito Donaire in that terrific fight. What was it, 3 weeks ago?
Oh, great fight.
Great fight, wasn't it? And it could have been Tete in the final had he been able to beat Donaire, but he pulled out of that Super Series with a shoulder injury. It was the right arm, the right shoulder, and that sort of an injury
is his most important weapon.
On occasion, he kind of just does enough. We commentated on a fight over in Yekaterinburg last year. It was that fight last October.
Yep.
And that was that sort of fight, wasn't it? He won by about a 4 or 5 point margin, but he never really took any risks at all.
No, he can coast a fight, can't he? So he can stick in second gear, just pick you off and be happy with that.
Well, fairly quiet opening round. Bell just coming up as Casimero tries to launch that right hand and just whips it through.
Some of those flicking jabs were enough to give him the edge for me. Casimero didn't really do enough, if anything, to be fair.
Test will come when Casimero lands one of those big punches.
He's jumped into a few attacks, but I don't think he's been fully committed. And when he does that, if he can be effective, or if Tete can read it, and as we said earlier, whip that uppercut on the target.
Casimero promoted by the legendary Manny Pacquiao. Sean Gibbons representing the little master over here. He's the chief executive officer or something of Pacquiao promotion. He introduced himself to me as that, and also as the president, so I'm not sure which it was.
He's got too much experience just to rush in because he knows he'll walk on the shots, but also with him not doing that means he's not being remotely effective. And even though Tete's not doing enough, he should be doing a lot more with that right jab, to be fair.
Tete just looks huge in comparison to Casimero.
That's an advantage he always has over pretty much every fight that he's faced.
Talked about Liborio Solis for the regular WBA title. That's coming up in about 3 weeks. And Tete's talked about fighting Rigondo, or as he's correctly pronounced with the Spanish accent, Rigondao.
And look, 2 absolute geniuses, but it could also be a stinker of a fight. They might just both be looking at each other.
Could be a chess match.
Daring each other to make the first move, yeah.
Which this is a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, it is. And again, Casimero's trying to attack, but not doing enough, John. I just think.
Well, it's what we said, isn't it? I mean, this is what he did against against Mikhail Aloyan when he fought over in Yekaterinburg in Russia last October.
Well, obviously, no, that's better there for Casimero.
Doubling up on the jab.
Well, I guess he thinks, no, it's your move to close the gap, not mine. I'm the taller fighter with the longer reach. I want to keep it long. You gotta try and bring it to me.
Lacks of experience though, Casimero. Record of 5 wins and 2 defeats in world title fights. Tete 5-1. He's won his last 12 since September 2012.
Right hook to the chin.
And he's in trouble.
He's all over the place.
He's in real trouble. Tete's in a lot of trouble. And the referee wants to look at him. He's allowing it to continue. But can Casimero take him out here? It happened so quickly. And he's still got a long way to go in this round. There's 1 minute 20 seconds. And Tete still looks unsteady. He's got to buy some time here and make Casimero miss. Casimero needs to pick his punches. And he can't find the clean shot. And he falls down. Tete. I don't think there was a punch which put him down. He just collapsed to the canvas.
He's not recovered from the first shot. He's not recovered from the first knockdown. I'm sure of it.
Referee